I think I think it's these AirPods, bro. How does actually? Let me hear how it sounds on the. Hold on, bro. I think my no. Okay, we good. You been real ghetto the last few streams. Yeah, my bad, bro. You know, just trying to get shit done. Hold on, bro. Hold on. All right, we let Instagram know. We let TikTok know. All right. All right, let's go. All right, my bad. Yo, can I get my mind back? Nah, I don't know, man. You be trolling a little bit too much, gang. I'll be honest with y'all. You feel me? What we got going tonight? You already know we got reacts. You know what I'm saying? And we may or may not hop on the Resident Evil. You feel me? Depending on how stream go. That being said, a nigga did lose his voice uploading this recent skit. So we gotta be a little bit more cautious of how we use the voice on stream. Yo, tell you what's the rock song called where it goes off some with subs? Oh, that's a Lil Uzi. I forgot the name of it though. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm dead not gatekeeping. I just don't know the name of the song no more. I swear to God. Appreciate the sub, Genesis W Mans, bro. Oh, by the way, if y'all niggas don't know, bro, we have uploaded our first major website, man. You feel me? Our first website, if y'all don't know, you know what it is. You feel me? Tap into fawtunes.com. My name, I'm saying, get you the sound bites for your phone, ringtone, text tones, whatever the hell you want it for. You know what I'm saying? Besides commercial purposes, because that's not allowed. But have them sound on your phone. You feel me? If any call your phone gonna ring like this. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So tune in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to what's called 50 Street Shrink, no mod, and I bought on your website. I appreciate that, game. I ain't gonna lie, that's mad love, bro. I'm pretty sure there's other in here that did the exact same thing. Kilos ain't gonna cap, man. Yo, just be trolling too much every stream, bro. Like, swear to God, I need you to just relax. You feel me? Relax. I might give you mod tomorrow, gang. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I need to understand that you gotta chill with this shit. Things, you feel me? All right, I can't have my minds acting like degenerate every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I need to lock in. Nevertheless, though, content for a sadistic person named Taileon, version 61. I just spent 200 in the game. I'm regretting my life choices. That's terrible, nigga.
Now, you may think that was funny, but what if it was the other way around?
How dare you?
Nah, it wasn't that damn funny, but okay.
Compare gay people to pedophiles. They're not pedophiles.
I never said that. I'm asking a question.
And first of all, pedophiles does not necessarily mean that they're doing.
No. See, no. You lost your argument right there, nigga. You lost your. You had in the first half. You know what I'm saying? You was doing good. You was doing real good. Then you start trying to defend the pedophilia. What's up with your? Yo, bro, I don't know, man. Like, where are you going with this thought? Are you about to say, just because I like little kids, that don't make me a pedophile? Is that what you about to say, my nigga? Because if you are, I'm sorry, your argument's already done. You know? Your argument's done. It's finished, gang.
Something wrong.
Doing something wrong. That's crazy, bro. Yo, man, this shit crazy.
Excuse me, what's the youngest girl you would date?
9.
9, okay. Alright, thank you.
Whoa. Possibly 8, though. I think that had to be trolling for the cameras, bro. No. You know, this is what I mean. Like, a lot of niggas is cool with the pedophilia and shit, you know, but I don't think that was serious.
8?
Alright, wow.
Hey, just a quick question. What's like the oldest you would date? 16?
The oldest you would date? Why are these grown ass men talking about 16 years old? What? No, this can't be real. He has to be doing like some voiceover or some shit, bro. There's no way that is in public telling that they will with a 16-year-old, gang. At your grown age. That's nuts. Yo, did you see my Insta story? I do not be looking at Insta story, bro.
I had another baby in November that I decided not to keep.
You told me that the baby died and died. She said the baby died with his umbilical cord wrapped around his neck.
Oh, I was not that dramatic.
And I might hate you for the rest of my life, for real. Because you knew. You knew.
Why would you tell him that the baby was dead, though?
Yeah, like, why lie about it? You know what I'm saying? Why lie about it? Be honest. Honesty is always going to win at the end of the goddamn day. That Kanye West and Ryder Rich said, hey, the truth is the only thing that you get away with, huh? You feel me? That's why a lot of these be faking, huh? You can make it through the trials and tribulations with honesty, nigga. Trust.
To be honest, I wanted him to be hurt. I wanted his feelings to be hurt. I just wanted him to feel something because I never feel like he feels anything. And I'm.
Whoa, what the f? What type of demonic is this? What? You want this to feel hurt? What type of says some shit like this? Kanye is a pump figure. I thought he was about to drop the album, but he didn't.
Why would you tell him that the baby was dead, though?
To be honest, I wanted him to be hurt.
I wanted him to be hurt. See, this is so crazy, man. What's up with this psychotic world, bro? This is so psychotic to me. What says, yeah, I want to inflict pain, emotional damage on another person like this, telling them that their unborn child is, you know, they died, instead of you telling them, hey, I got the abortion. You feel me? That's fucked up, man. I don't know how I'm like. Do we not see the signs before we step into a bond with somebody? Like, are we just staying in just for the fuck of it? Like, I don't get it, bro. This is nuts. I don't even want to watch this. Actually, let's see what the fuck she said.
Just feeling some stuff, like feeling hurt.
Another traumatic event.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
That may have contributed to his hatred for education is the
smog incident.
I'll let him tell it in his own words. I went to the
God, we keep reacting to crazy ass stuff every week.
Have to go. I just wanted to do it proactively, so I wouldn't have to go later at a less optimal time. I'm extremely shy. I hate the idea of peeing next to someone at a urinal. It feels so embarrassing, and the pee never comes out. Anyone else have this? So I always go to the stall to pee. This time it's me and this BBC. He walks into the stall next to me. I start my pee stream, and it's kind of quiet and weak. I can tell the BBC is laughing at my stream. He whips it out and produces the most girthful and powerful stream I've ever.
Yeah, I don't get why think that the more you push out your penis, like, the bigger your dick is. Like, why the f do all men think that? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I still think this way to this day, bro. You feel me? Like, dead ass. But it's like, why the f do I give that much of a damn if my hit the water at a great angle to make a lot of noise, just to prove to another man that I got big? Is that a way for me to assert my dominance? Like, what is the real reason? You feel me? For real, is some BS. You said the joke during dispatch. Yeah, I know. I legit reflecting back on that shit, you feel me? Don't say, oh, yo, this is kind of weird. No, I mean, I just never understood why dead ass force they piss out. Relax.
Ever experienced.
The fact that this was that shy doesn't even make sense, but I think we just overcomplicate life for some reason.
Dogs me to Gandhi with his beautiful, luscious stream. I truly want to end it. Indeed, that is a fate worse than death.
So if you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
This has to be one of the most trifling questions a mother can ask, gang. You know what I'm saying? I know I do this for all fun and games, but it's like 9 times out of 10, she got an OnlyFans, she promoting this shit. She need a way to do content and to promote the OnlyFans at the same time. So she go on the street, go on these boulevards, asking all these stupid ass questions. What would you do to me if you had no one around, if I was tied up and I was booty hole naked? Like, you feel me? Now, let a nigga ask that question. We all gonna be calling his ass a mother pervert. You feel me? Lock his ass the fuck up, right? Why the fuck are you going around asking women these questions? You know, I just think some just need to find another way to do content and shit, you know? But, oh well.
Probably get to know you more, like as a friend and stuff like that.
Okay.
W response, my nigga. Wait not to be a pervert.
Okay. If you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
Same thing. Probably pray.
Pray. Okay.
W men right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep this energy away. You feel me? Who the fuck?
Do you want to pray?
You did the same thing.
Prayer?
Yeah, I can.
Oh my God.
Heavenly Father, we thank you.
Oh yeah, you did. That is true. That is true. But that's been how many years, nigga? 6 years ago. I'm not on that tight timing, bro.
For this time, we thank you.
I'm a new man.
For this day, oh God, we just ask now, Father, that you just begin to touch your daughter, oh God.
But hold on, no, there's a difference. I wasn't promoting no damn OnlyFans, bitch. I strictly did this shit for the views and clicks. She doing this shit for the OnlyFans to get that dough from you lame ass subscribing.
Her mind, her heart, body, and soul, Father. We thank you, Father, for bringing us here to this day right now in this moment, Father. We praise you, we honor you, and we bless your most holy name. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Ugh. They love each other low key. Frog, cat. Tay, if you start an OnlyFans, you become a millionaire. Trust. All right, bro.
What is that?
You know, one thing I don't understand is why y'all niggas honestly think that starting an OnlyFans will legit just get you hella bread, bro. You dead can be the mass killer. I sub to that. Yo, y'all gooners, bro. Honest to God. Okay? I don't need in my chat telling me that they would sub to watch me stroke my on camera, bro. In the middle of the fucking day, in the afternoon. Hell no, bro. That's weird. 2, that OnlyFans grind is no joke. Okay? Right? If you're not coming out here with a 10-inch, you feel me, busting off the scene, busting out the camera, yo, gang, you're going to have a hard time, my nigga, for real. If you ain't got no connects to no corn stars and shit, random, it's GG's. You know what I'm saying? Yo, got a lot to get them connects. It's just like YouTube. In fact, it might be even a little worse. I remember one of my college friends, college acquaintances, you feel me? I hung out with one of her friends that started on OnlyFans at the age of 18, right? And I'm just looking at this like, why in the fuck would you even put yourself in this position? Like right after high school, you decided, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna just, and this was during peak COVID time, right? You know, so there were so many things that you could have did besides that, but you started right after high school. That's like watching your classmate that you graduated with, legit the day after graduation, get naked and bust it open for the camera. It was gnarly, you know, cool person, but I'm like, nigga, you just wasting your fucking time, bro. You just legit took everything off the table for yourself. You better become some social media influencer, because once that job find out you was busting that open, I don't know if they want you at that desk.
Tell there's a loose frog out here.
Pull us off your range, just be a bad bitch to scam. DDG look as funny as shit. I said you gotta be careful on the guy thread to it. For real, bro. For real. I mean, she's of age, right? You know, but you what, 20-some years old, gang?
What the fuck it is,
24, 25? Who the fuck let this back on the internet? Is EDP still doing his thing, bro? There's no way this gotta, you know, that's one thing I realized about the internet. Some honestly don't give a fuck about the allegations you have, because this still has a platform. He still has making compilations of his ass, still watching his videos. That is actually some of the craziest shit ever. He got caught not once, but twice. I think 3 times trying to have intercourse with a child, yet still support his ass. This world is psychotic, man. They don't give a fuck.
No life trolling ass.
Say he does football content. Yeah, okay, man. Yeah. The old EDP did, you know what I'm saying? Whole time he talking to little girls and shit.
Boy, your main.
And it's like, I think everybody knew this was doing something on the low. Look disgusting as hell, bro. Trifling, and like you can look at this and say, yeah, he with them kids. Like I said, bro, I don't understand how we don't point this out, but he wanted them niggas.
445. Come back at you, whole ass, no life trolling motherfuckers.
He said that he had advanced kidney failure and he's getting a transplant soon. Why do you know this, man? Did you used to watch? I never used to watch EDP, nigga. I only heard about that when the pedophile came out. I did used to see some of his clips and niggas videos. I never knew this nigga was like a genuine person. I thought he was like from Vine or some shit. Kind of found out this has a legit YouTube channel with like 1 million subs, and he like little girls. That's crazy.
Video. So I want to tell you guys.
Shut his ass up. We're not giving this no time on my screen.
Now, at a certain
Growers
level,
versus showers.
this might seem like a very juvenile debate, studying the size of the penis as if it's something that's integral to your everyday life. But on a deeper level, I do believe that you can learn a lot about a person, whether they identify as a grower or a shower. Showers are constantly performing. They're putting on a spectacle. There's no build-up, there's no suspense. You whip your meat out, and what you see is what you get. A lot of people think that showers innately just have bigger penises than everyone else because it looks presentable at all times. I don't believe that to be the case. And honestly, if you're a proud shower that likes to make fun of those who he deems beneath himself, I would argue that you're a bad person. Meanwhile, a grower perfectly embodies adaptation. He's the Maharaja of penises. He has to evolve. He has to change according to the landscape around him. But that doesn't mean that he's any less valuable of a penis. And although we live in a world where first impression...
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. If yo is getting hard, or if you're not, it's like... Bah! Redo. Rewind. We're just basically saying... Who can catch the biggest erection, nigga? Is that what we doing, bro? Because everybody started off shrimp. You feel me? Everybody started off shrimp. If you start off shrimp and your shit stay shrimp, you got ED, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might need to get tested. Real. If a nigga's constantly erect, trust and believe you will catch blue balls. It's not possible to stay erect for that long and not catch some type of testicle pain. I would know, my nigga. You feel me? So I don't even think this is I don't think anyone is a shower, right? You feel me? The only time it can be shower is if they on chub mode. You feel me? And chub mode is when you hard soft type. So yeah, this argument, I don't really know if this is really a valid argument, because 9 times out of 10, it's like you just don't have an erection, bro. I mean, do people not know how penises work? Like, do we have to do sexual ed courses again and shit?
Matter greatly, which is why showers are seen in such a more favorable light. The grower is the perfect embodiment of potential.
And then people be talking about showers like that is deliberately stroke his shit to get hard. I remember TikTok deliberately will wear certain pants so they print will show. And I'm like, no way, you legit got yourself aroused to record this vid to show random people to the internet that your dick hard. But you too much of a fuck to even get on OnlyFans and actually get the cracking. So what's the point, my nigga? Keep in mind, there's little kids on this fucking app and you're doing this shit. And you stanking your fucking tongue, dancing and shit, card and shit. You weird ass.
It's like planting a seed and waiting for it to sprout into a giant, strong, beautiful tree. You can't count them out just yet because they're a grower, not a show.
Now, what's up with the white baby, though?
You know, when black babies come out, they're white first. They got
Don't bring dub around your baby.
Oh! No, you tripping. No, you tripping. You just got killed. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Did that not drop? Am I tweaking? What just happened?
White first. They got the pigmentation.
Am I slow?
Is it a girl?
Oh!
No. Clip for me. Clip
You tripping. No, you tripping. You just got killed. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Whoa.
Hey, man, you got ass on my
Giving the baby a blunt is nuts, boy.
smiling like a motherfucker.
Baby hiding a motherfucker.
Baby down.
What is wrong with you? Yeah, they might got me, but I got you.
What I think is really weird, whenever someone's mixed with white and something else, they're automatically permanently barred from ever, claiming being white. Like when a mixed light-skinned black person says that they're black and not mixed, everyone's okay with that. But as soon as that same person might try and say that they're white, everyone says that they're mixed and they can't be white. Now, I'm not smart enough to know, the exact reason as to why that is, but I feel like it's a vestige of whiteness being seen as, the standard or default race, you know? Because the fact that mixed people can't say that they're white in the same way that they can say they're whatever else they're mixed with, it almost makes it sound as if being mixed with white is nothing more than just diluting your whiteness. And I
don't know how to be real. I don't think a lot of mixed people want to be considered white, if I'm being honest with y'all. But I think the main thing that people say is white and black in America is not the same as it's not looked as a genuine nationality. You feel me? That's the whole reason why, to be honest with y'all, I think that if a mother is mixed with Brazilian and Persian or some shit, You know, like, what's your nationality? You feel me? Just say American if they're mixed with black and white in America, gang. You know, I'm American. That's my nationality. I feel like other countries or other nationalities put more emphasis on the mix, you know. But at the end of the day, niggas still human. Yo, Tay, was good, dog. Was good. Nah, I'm mixed and I love being black. I wish I was mixed. I'd be so much. Who the f says that, man? Yo, you don't love yourself, nigga? You know what? I'm gonna let you have it. You want to be white or you want to be mixed? You know, yo, what's up with y'all and these fetishes for light skin and white skin, man? I never understood that, boy. We got a lot of niggas out here with that weird fetish. Like, y'all just don't like the human, but y'all, you know, the skin color matter. That shit weird to me. You feel me? But, you know, pop your shit on.
That's not good. I think that's pretty bad.
I was living with my girlfriend. Don't tell my parents. No, just joking. My parents are dead.
Keep 3, cut 3, young NBA superstars edition. Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flagg, Victor Wembanyama, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Start 3, cut 3. Nigga, this is so fucking easy. AE, Victor, and Luka, nigga. Cutting the rest of these niggas, man. What type of... This has to be one of the easiest lists. Anybody that say Shai better than Luka smoking, I can't even count, man. Like, nigga, that is he cool, but he not no Luka Doncic, nigga. All right, and I don't even know how the Luka fell in the MVP race to Victor Wembanyama, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Wemby averaging regular center stats for real. Don't get me wrong, he hooping, but come on, gang. MVP. Have we seen this? That Luka is carrying the Lakers right now with LeBron. That in itself, my nigga. Look, he just got us the 4th seed, too. Wemby ain't had a 60-point game yet, man. Wemby ain't averaging 33. Just saying, bro. And I personally think Anthony Edwards is a better hooper than Shai. Better hooper than Cade. Cade be doing this shit. He not as efficient as AE. Cooper Flagg, he new to the league, right? He not as seasoned as the rest of these niggas. Get these out of here.
Oh, this list is easy, Mike.
Easy?
Oh, yeah. You're talking the easiest.
I looked at the list
Luka don't play defense like that, though. Yeah, all right.
for an hour. I can't figure it out.
Well, the first one we're cutting is Cooper Flagg, and I feel like you just have to do that because he's so young.
Really?
I feel like you have to go.
Nigga, really, come on. It's his rookie season, bro. It's cold, but look at all the other players. Look at their things that they have done. He ain't played on a U.S. team for the NBA, so you know what I'm saying?
Look at the other players on this list, Mike. Are you kidding?
Okay.
I'm going to keep SGA.
Yeah, you have to.
Out of here, bro.
One of the best scorers in the league. Probably the MVP.
Come on. You're saying that while the best scorer is legit averaging more than his ass. But all right, pop your shit, twin.
This year, if he plays enough games. 100%. I'm going to cut Luka Doncic.
You're cutting?
This is so nuts. Y'all watch that Mavs shit and instantly got rid of his ass, bro. Mavs Luka is not Lakers Luka, okay? Lakers Luka is a different dog. Divorced Luka, he's an animal, bro. What are we talking about? My grandma expired this morning. Can I get a rest in peace? Rest in peace to your grandma, twin. Hopefully that she's in another place with peace, you know.
Luka.
Yes, I am.
You're cutting this generation's Carmelo Anthony. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Did this just say Luka Doncic is... Yo, don't ever let these compare another NBA hooper at all. Luka don't even hoop like Carmelo. Luka is his own breed. I've never seen Carmelo do Luka. He was a mid-range demon, post-scorer type. Like, he can get physical in that post with your jab step and shit. But Luka, in my opinion, is more of a hooper to me.
And that's because I do not think he's going to win a title in his career.
Not as a Laker.
Yo, chat. I don't care what anybody say. I'm taking Luka over Carmelo, nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. It's like, are we not watching the same shit? Y'all like to put like when it comes to goated, a lot of niggas is afraid to feel like they disrespecting the nigga, but it's like, nigga, it's obvious. All right. Luka is averaging 33. Luka is closer to Kobe than Melo was. Do you not understand that shit? Kobe averaged 36 a season. This nigga's doing that shit right now with LeBron on his team. Come on, bruh. We can't be doing this shit.
With all those resources in the big market.
I'm coming up with that right now. His career will not have a championship.
Okay, you heard.
Oh my God, bro. So niggas only saying SGA because, bro, SGA, Oklahoma, right? They have a really good defensive squad. Okay, that Mavs team that played the Celtics, that team was not gonna do shit with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, bro. They had Kyrie and Luka as their front court, my nigga. Or backcourt, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, them not playing defense. Luka was a bit overweight at the time. You feel me? He was happily married, nigga. He was cool. This Luka, lost weight, killer. Oh, bro, I'm sorry, gang.
Heard it here first.
I want to cut Wemby so bad.
Really? You can't do it. You can't do it.
Nah, I'm not cutting Wemby. Wemby is a difference maker, bro. He the only nigga that's been given the OKC. OKC shivering their goddamn boots when they play that, for real.
Look, he's not really playing that well right now.
If you could be physical with him, disrupt his play, I don't think he's this glorified star like everyone wants him to be.
But I feel like you have to keep him.
I'll hold on that one. I'm going to keep Anthony up.
So we're not going to take a 7-4 on our team. They can East Bay. They can grab boards. They can dunk, pass, shoot. Do whatever the fuck you needed him to do. For sure.
I like that.
I think he will win a championship in his career. It's giving Kobe Bryant. I'm not going to say he's going to win 5 rings, but he could definitely win 1 or 2.
Yeah.
We've seen him have.
I don't think there's going to be any team in the league or any player in the league that's going to go on like a 5P, 3P, or 2P. To be honest with y'all. I don't see that happening anytime soon. The league is too diverse with talent now. And then, too, they're like the only team. Well, nah, because that's another thing. I've been seeing it. Like, the Celtics would have did it. They would have had a 2P for sure, but they got injured. So, I don't know. OKC might do it, but I highly doubt it. I feel like if they go all the way, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they going to get in the series with the Spurs and end up. Or the Lakers going to take that money and go to the finals.
Playoff success already.
He has that competitive edge. He's brought this Timberwolves team to the conference finals back-to-back years, and he's taken down some of the greatest to ever do it in the process.
I just want to cut Wemby so bad, but I won't. I'll keep Wemby. I'll cut Cunningham.
What's interesting is you cut Luka before Cade.
Right. That's crazy. You cut Luka before Cade is nuts. That's a wild decision, my boy. Crazy.
I think that's the spiciest take in this whole video.
Cade might win a championship this year. Luka stands no chance.
Cade might.
So it's like, why the are we not understanding that individual performance is not the same as a team performance? We're not the same as a team performance, man. Dog. And why we acting like it's like, how you gonna take a nigga that ain't even been to the finals at all over a nigga that's been to the finals? Luka has championship experience. He has Western Conference experience. He came out the West with the best. Okay, chat? He took the weak Dallas Mavs to the play. What you call it, bro? That's not an easy feat, my nigga. That's very, very difficult. Look at the West lineup, man. You gonna take a nigga that's been to the finals, or you gonna take a nigga that ain't even been to? They ain't even been out the 3rd round in the playoffs. Oh man, get the fuck on, man. You do not. Oh my God.
I won an MVP before Luka.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, why do you watch basketball and don't understand you gonna need extra on your team? What the fuck are you not understanding? He had Kyrie, bro. Yeah. Kobe had Paul. Kobe had Shaq. Jordan had Pippen. Jordan had Rodman. LeBron had Wade. LeBron had Kyrie. Bro, come on, bro. Y'all acting like this. Come on, why are we acting stupid, man?
I mean, hold on, sure I can't get you anything else? You know, I got it all, man. Yeah, bondage, backdoor, grannies, or maybe you're in the market for something younger. She's barely 12. Guaranteed.
What?
You like that, huh? For $100, she's all yours.
What is he talking about? Child trafficking? What's going on here, man? No, I've never seen Daredevil. Is this Daredevil? Why isn't this nigga blind, bro? This is Punisher?
What the hell are you doing? to make a buck.
If I was at my home in Palm Beach.
Palm Beach.
Hey everybody, this is Palm Beach Pete, and my video went viral. Not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
The second problem that we think is extremely...
George Lincoln Rockwell shared his views on African Americans and Jews. What the f is this, man? This side has to be like one of the most random complications ever. What is this, Nick?
Important. The second most important is the Negro problem. The Negro people we feel sorry for. We don't blame them. We don't feel they're evil or vicious. We feel it's just like a bunch of monkeys had been let out of a zoo by a group of Jews and given bottles and whiskey and guns and so forth. You wouldn't hate the monkeys, but you'd certainly want them back in the zoo.
That has to be one of the most undertone racist I've ever heard. Indirect racist ever. This view is nuts. You know, the ideal that you view humans less than yourself is so crazy in itself, right? Yeah, the African Americans, they're just so savages. You know, the Jews, they gave them whiskey, bottles, and guns and all that, right? And that's why they're so crazy. Oh, brother, get a load of this guy, right? And then it's like we be forgetting like all systems that's been put against African Americans, not just Jews, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the white Americans that were also on 10, you feel me? But this is another way for to cope, not take accountability for what they did, you know, and, you know, yeah.
57 and sucked a for the first time in my life.
Back in the zoo.
57 and sucked a for the first time in my life.
First time in your life?
The first time in my life.
How was it?
Well, he said it was brilliant.
TripAdvisor
Compliments
review.
the
Brilliant head is crazy.
Yeah. You know, because he said, where do you learn to do that? And I said, I didn't. This is my first time. And he said, well, oh my God, you've got a gift, woman. And I thought, well, there you go then.
And that was the calling.
And that was it.
That was
wow.
Hey, excuse me, baby. My friend wanted your Snapchat, maybe?
You got about 2 seconds. You think I'm in the mood for this?
And what?
Excuse me, Cookie. Let's see. What, you think I'm in the mood for this right
For
now?
what?
Can I just take the girls home? Can you
If they're yours, then I'm gonna let you take them home.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night, man.
All right, bro.
Good luck with it. Take care, pal.
Bye, honey.
Age would you want to get married, and how many kids would you want to have?
So, like 17, so...
17 kids?
No.
Get married at 17? Oh,
No, I'm 17.
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song or drink a cup of blended worms?
I have like little girl fans. I can't go...
Okay, imagine that. Had to date one of us. 5.
Boy, they was way too comfortable asking these questions again. But, you know, the thing is, unfortunately, when you get into celebrity life, you're bigger than your age. You feel me? People stop looking at you. They forget that you're a child, you know? And this is a prime example here how fame can twist and contort reality, you know? And these women feel comfortable to say these questions because he's Justin Bieber. He's the biggest teenager in the world, right? You know, we're asking him harmless questions where they are very predatory, right? You know, but because he's viewed as a big ass star, you know, they don't give a fuck about that shit, you know?
Slavery begins in the early 1800s.
Earlier.
No.
Slavery?
She says slavery begins in the early 1800s. No, they ain't. See, I hate when niggas are ignorant, bro. Slavery has been very prevalent in just world history, gang. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the Americas, you know, look, gang, you know, I'll be honest with you, gang. Like, that shit been going on for a long, like, 400, what was it? What was the real start of racist slavery, right? I think it was the 1600s when racism got intertwined with slavery. Back then, niggas were slaves or were considered indentured servants and all that, and they would work their way to freedom type shit, or, you know, if they were lesser than, they would take up slavery and all that extra shit, you know, yada yada yada. Or niggas were conquering people, you know, but
18
and doing this shit against Charlie Kirk, she about to get wrecked. I'm already knowing, bro.
and 16 is the beginning of slavery.
1619.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be. Okay.
At what point?
Wait, hold on. Are they talking about America? Because slavery been around before the 1600s, man. What are we talking about? Are they talking about in the Americas?
Slavery begins in the early 1800s.
They had to be talking about America, bro.
Earlier.
Shadow slavery started. Okay.
No.
Slavery?
1816 is the beginning of slavery.
1619.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be. Okay.
At what point do you take the rubber off each other? Yeah, I know you all do it, so let's be honest here.
Oh, I'm answering? Y'all crazy. With my girl, first day. You got a kick out of that one. I mean, if that's your girl, second date. So not say by the second, no later than the third. Well, how's that better than the first? He did a day of rubbers. That's not no decency.
And please say hello now to Palm Beach Pete, who is standing by. Hi, Pete.
Who the f is Palm Beach Pete, bruh? What if this is actually Jeffrey Epstein just with some plastic surgery, gang?
Hey, Jimmy. I were to point at, let's say Jeffrey Epstein was still alive, and I were to point at him, and then I were to point at you. Those fingers would be pointing in totally different directions, right?
No, I'm the better looking guy.
You are. Do people actually mistake?
Hold on. You're telling me this got clouded because he looked like Jeffrey Epstein? Oh my God, bro. This is so stupid, gang. Are you serious? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna hate on this like a mother. No way this just got clout because he looked like Jeffrey Epstein. This me off, gang.
Take you for him?
They give me the double look, but now that I've gone viral, Jimmy, it's nonstop. They want to take pictures of me, my autograph. But as Palm Beach,
We acting like Epstein was a dope. Just what I'm saying, bro. We don't give a f about seriousness in this world, bro. This don't give a damn.
Pete, I'm not Epstein. I'm just Palm Beach Pete living my life.
Nah, nigga, you definitely Epstein, bro. Fuck you. You want to live like Epstein? Go ahead. You feel? Oh, don't live like him. You're saying, but take the fame or whatever the notoriety. Go ahead, bro.
Now, Palm Beach.
Wait, I got a good comment in the chat. Los, what are your top 3 appetizers at AutoZone? All right, chat, this is the easiest thing. If you ever been, this is the easiest thing. Number 1, pretzel with beer cheese. Number 2, the cheese curds. If you know, you know. And
When has AutoZone ever served food, my nigga?
number 3, spicy tuna.
Yo, y'all actually got me one. Hold on. Does AutoZone? Yeah, bro. There's no way AutoZone sell food. All right, bro.
On crispy rice.
What happened to the chili? Did it fall off?
That's not. I don't consider that.
If any of you guys called 911 and you're literally on the verge of dying, or you're trying to get pulled out of a house that's on fire, and you see 2 women show up, you're gonna be pissed. Okay?
What? This is why your bitch left you, nigga. You see what's so crazy? To think like this. You know, I watched the Manosphere documentary, and I think I told y'all this. I don't know if I did, but we're gonna reiterate it. A lot of these be claiming that they are in a monogamous relationship that's one-sided. And then Louis Theroux, what his name is, you know what I'm saying, asked the wives how did they feel about it. And I watched all these shaking their boots when they girl was giving a response. These just be talking this shit for the fucking internet, man. They not really about this shit. Literally, bro. They tried to enforce it in front of their girl, but their girl was like, nah, I mean, it's not really like that, right? Your girl not really on the same page, my nigga. In her eyes, she there for the moment, you feel me? Everything good. She don't really think too much about you being with other bitches right now because you've already showed that you love her ass way too much for that shit. Let's just keep it a bean. You be kissing and hugging on her ass behind closed doors, bitch. Telling her that you the best thing that ever happened to him in this goddamn world. Stop lying to the viewers, nigga. Just to push this negative.
You want 2 guys to show up that are going to the gym that could carry your ass out there. If you see 2 women show up, Shaniqua and Laquina, that don't
Shaniqua and Laquina. This man.
Go to the gym and stomach hanging out. Oh, we gonna save you. We gonna save you. Come here.
Why is this? Hold on. Why is this about black women though? What the fuck? Yo, niggas is mad weird on the. You know what? Why am I taking the bait, nigga? I forgot. These say this shit for clicks and views. Legit. I really believe that they don't even act like this behind closed doors. Look, Myron's a prime example. I watched that interview and I could tell that he was still protecting his girl. You feel me? And the way he was protecting her was, one, it felt like he was trying to hide something so she didn't expose too much of how their real relationship was, you know. And then two, he didn't want to be embarrassed. That let me know something, man. Right? Because if you was really, if you was really on the one-sided monogamous relationship, dog, and your girl was on board about it, you feel me? You wouldn't need to protect her from an interviewer asking her questions and shit, you know. But, you know, just be lying. They say this shit for clicks and views and all that. Y'all heard the shit he said? If I want to give you, then I should be able to give you, you should be able to make me sandwiches. Like, that's obviously some troll. There's no, he don't really walk around thinking like this, right? He say that because he know that if clip this, oh my God, I'm gonna get hella niggas tuned into my live stream and get hella views. Why do you think they only bring in OnlyFans women? They only bring in OnlyFans hoes, strippers. Appreciate the raise, Zaya. You feel me? I bet this nigga wouldn't say any of this stuff about women to his girl. Well, his girl left him, so you know, nah, he ain't got no hoe no more.
Drag your ass out the house because black women don't go to the gym. Then what? Cook.
Look at this. Black women don't go to the gym. You can legit go on the internet and just type in black women at the gym and you find black women in the gym. You know what I'm saying? To generalize and say that, you know, it's like, you do realize that majority of America don't go to the gym. Right? You know, but these people, man, like I said, don't take anything these say, bro. All they doing is just strictly trolling and rage baiting to get clicks and views. That's how they operate. That's how they make money. They realize that they can break the system in terms of monetization by saying edgy.
You're dead. Okay. No one wants two women to show up at the worst time of their life. If I see LaQuina and Shaquina show up, I'm done. Just kill me. It's over.
1 in 3 Gen Z students admitted to scrolling their phone while having sex.
While having sex?
While a female would be scrolling, like you're not getting the job done. I definitely haven't heard of a guy who was so disinterested in banging a girl that he's on his phone at the same time.
He's on his phone. Although it does remind.
What the hell are y'all doing? Oh man, that's a weird statistic.
I mean, that Seinfeld episode about where George wants to eat during sex.
Yeah.
How unsatisfying does that sex have to be? I'm losing interest in this and start scrolling on something else.
Like when you said,
actually, one of my friends, he didn't show us him cracking the girl, but it was just his face while cracking the girl. He had the most like bland resting face ever, bro. Like and you can hear she trying to go crazy and all that. This recording it like it's mid or something like that. I'm like, God. Yeah. This is the thing, man. This is why you need to not share your body with any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Intimacy is important. Should protect it. Sharing it with any and everybody, you feel me? You lose that connection that's really about, you know, that's during that moment.
he needs to let her respectfully and give her head and whatnot. I mean, I'm just going off what I have here. This is what you typed. Here.
Weird predicament.
Well, I'll say you're here to meet a. That is a pretty weird predicament. That's your defense. You were drunk texting.
I'm not making a defense. What I
Okay.
Okay, Quagmire's turn. Truth or dare?
I picked dare. No, truth.
Okay, truth. Do you have AIDS?
Come on. We're all just trying to have a good time.
Okay, Cleveland, your turn. Truth or dare? Dare. Okay, I dare you to make out with Joe for 15 seconds. What?
No way! Oh!
You got it. It's a dare.
That's the game.
That's the game.
Okay, what the heck? I'm an open-minded person.
Yeah, so am I, no big deal.
Just my body.
Oh my God, they're gonna do it! Oh, I gotta take a picture.
Holy no way! No way! Quagmire, take a picture.
I've never watched this episode. I done watched every single episode of Family Guy, and not once have I watched this.
Hey, keep it down. It's just two guys making out. Relax.
If companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women?
Well, that's a whole nother story.
less? Why don't
It's just two guys making out. Relax.
companies, if companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women?
If companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women? If companies pay women less, why don't they hire all? What type of logic is that, nigga? Are we really about to use this as logic, nigga? That has to be one of the most statements ever, nigga. What the fuck? What? He's refuting her claims.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Really?
I understand your argument, and I understand that you're angry.
I'm not angry.
I can hear it in your voice.
I'm not
Listen to
angry.
your voice.
I'm hearing my voice and I sound pretty calm.
You have now shifted the quality of your voice, and I thank you for that.
Okay.
And you've just given me a condescending look, and that's another reason why we need feminism. And now I'm done. And thank you so much.
Go away.
Go ahead.
Dumb shit. You pay women more, bro. Pregnancy leaves and insurance is more expensive. Are you in support of not paying women more or in support of paying women more? Like, what does that comment mean? You're saying? I'm guessing she was saying that women get paid less and he asked that question. You said I am with support. Yo, can you be a dick? No, I won't be a dick. And now wait, how does she look dumb? What? Chad, am I not hearing this right?
Just two guys making out. Relax.
Companies, if companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all?
If companies, he says, if companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women?
Guys making out.
I don't even understand
Relax.
what that question is related to or why you asked that. It don't even make sense.
Companies, if companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women?
Basically, okay, so basically her argument was that companies, they end up paying women less, right? And he's saying, well, if that's the case, why don't they just hire more women? That don't even sound logical, right? I mean, because every place has they have certain labor hours and budgets regardless, you feel me? They just can't hire the entire world to work for them. That just don't make sense to me, gang. I don't understand. She said women get paid less in the work field. I mean, that is true, is it not? How he met. What I'm saying is that as an employer, you need to have this expenses ready and calculated prior to do any hiring. Women and men, same salary, but historically insurance for women is more expensive, and you also have to account 6 months of payment in case of eventual pregnancy. And worker budget is gonna be what is gonna be, regardless of gender. I think they're referring to like CEO positions and shit, gang. You feel me? Like, yeah, if a nigga's getting paid $20, you know what I'm saying, at a regular job, 9 times out of 10, everybody else in that job is getting paid $20, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I'm not finna sit here and act like gender wage isn't something that happens. That definitely is real, but, you know. Are y'all saying that because it's more expensive for women to work because they have pregnancy and all that, that they shouldn't get paid as much or something? Or is that what I'm hearing? I'm a bit confused right now. What she said at the end was irrelevant to the conversation. All right, looks like we got mixed views on that don't believe women should get paid and that do want to get paid. Yeah, we're going to skip this one, man. It's real, but in this day and age, it's so rare to find. Literally in rural areas on unregulated third countries. I mean, for sure. I mean, okay.
Wait.
Go ahead.
But hold on. But why are niggas pressed when a woman says that, though? Like, if it's, we have history of them being paid less. Am I missing something, man? I feel like a lot of niggas really bothered by that shit. I don't know. Y'all seem a little bit too bothered by a woman saying that, hey, the work field, sometimes we get paid less than a nigga. And then, I mean, it's not like it's not true. You feel me?
They threatened me.
Skip this clip right here. Woman films fight with boyfriend before he murders her. Why the f did you put this in here, gang? Shaq, it wasn't me.
Is this an AI video?
No, it's not a video.
Oh.
AI picture?
All right, read that.
Shaq exposed for shooting shot at Sabrina Carpenter. Bro.
All right, hold on.
Hey, yo, bro.
Hold on. Shaq, baby, I would keep your farts in a cologne bottle and spray it on me every day.
That's crazy.
Just jokes. I'm Shaq's. What's at? Is that me or
Picture photo?
Anything.
I'm just.
That's the.
Here are the top 10 letters to use as a bridge. Number 10, I. It might look like a bridge when you lay it flat, but it's the absolute worst. It has zero support underneath. It will snap and fall under the slightest pressure. Next we have H, like the I, but with two supports on the edges. The problem? There's absolutely nothing holding up the middle. You will break right through halfway across.
I don't know if this shit. All right, bro. Let's get to it.
Depending on who you ask.
All right. Oh, we got a vid, bro. Here we go. Peptides. The controversial rise of the miracle health drugs. Now, I've been seeing a lot of doing this on the internet, gang. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Y'all know I like fitness and I like talking about fitness and the body and all that. And seeing that people are relying on this drug called peptides, you know, to shape them into what the they want to look like is a bit concerning. You know, I'm very big on just staying natural, you know. And I mean, the one time I would say that I would understand is when you get older and you're still trying to do certain things, right? You're still trying to crush it in the gym and all that, and your testosterone is depleted, so you hop on TRT, right? I understand that. You feel me? But as we continue in life, you know, I think it just comes to a point where we just got to accept the natural way of things. Like, we're not going to be young forever, you know, but let's get into this vid, man.
Injectable.
You know, Cloud, do these
either
enhancement
turn you
drugs
into a
actually stunt
shredded,
growth?
glowing, injury-proof.
I'm not sure because I never took them, you know, but I'm pretty sure you can do the research and figure out, you know. You seen Cloud's new build? What you mean? Well, he look different now?
Superhuman. Or a
Let's, all right, I ain't gonna lie, Solomon. I gotta time you out. You've been talking about Jewish people way too much in my chat, gang. Stop talking about that shit. What the fuck is up with this, man? What, like, I ain't gonna lie. Shut the fuck up about that shit. Dead ass, my nigga. I'm not finna keep talking about this agenda and all this extra shit. All right. When will you understand that there are good individuals and bad people in this fucking world? Yes, some of them might be Jewish, Catholic, whatever the fuck you want them to be. But we not finna talk about this shit on a live stream, my nigga. The fuck. I don't think that way, bro. I don't operate in that way where I point the finger at one specific group. If you know about oppression and you know what it's like to be oppressed, you would know what it's like to have the finger pointed at you. So when you actually lock the fuck in and think about humanity in this shit, I'm not finna have this conversation again with you, bro. I swear to God, I'm not. Next person that talks about this shit, banned. I'm so serious. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. After spamming peptides and claiming it's just genetics.
Cancer-ridden goblin. And right now, everyone has an opinion, because peptide popularity is on a steep rise. Sam Sulek, one of the most loved bodybuilders, recently posted an AI ad in which his leg gets mutilated, so he reaches for peptides, is instantly healed as he headshots 2 droids. Their promotion is insane.
Every single
Whoa, this is an ad? No way they're telling to have on peptides.
Ad in which his leg gets mutilated, so he reaches for peptides, is instantly healed as he headshots 2 droids. Their promotion is insane.
Every single celebrity that you idolize is taking peptides.
Even mums are promoting them on Instagram.
Let's do 5 injections.
Peptides that make you look and feel.
Dude, see, we are in a era of just insecurity, bro. Like, legit. Like, you know, Ashton Hall, bro, I ain't gonna lie. White people. It's more than white people, man. Ashton Hall, I ain't know he was getting Botox done. I seen the video of his ass getting Botox. I'm like, this is the one I did not expect to be doing Botox. Like, nigga, you already look like a mythical god or some shit. You feel me? But it's become so normalized to warp the way we look, to enhance the way we look, you know, through injections, through surgery, that is just normal now. You know, next we gonna get one to put robot parts in a body. Granted, it's your body and shit. Like I said, part of loving yourself is just accepting, hey man, like maybe I won't have a crimson chin. My bone structure just won't look like that. Or, you know, I'm supposed to have wrinkles in my face like a normal human being. You feel me? They're there for a reason. They're there to show expression, right? They're there to show that I'm normal. I can laugh. Someone can read my face. But a lot of people are afraid to look older, and, you know, I guess is what be doing. They're already putting chips in people's brains. Search it up on business called Neuralink Facts. Love who you is. Genetics are genetics. People always been insecure. Products like this always been around for centuries. Well, like I said, they're getting more normalized, right? Back then, people were doing it under the table. Now it's in public. I don't really give a fuck no more. You feel me? I got random when I was working at a sales job. We had my sales job getting a BBL, and guess how much they were getting paid? $25 an hour. You were getting paid $25 an hour walking around with a BBL in this sales job. No one else in the world is going to see you besides this sales job and when you go out on the weekends. Stupid. You feel me? What the And then having them up the BBL, it don't even look right after. You know what I'm saying? Start sagging. They start picking up extra weight and shit. You feel me? They stop working out. It's like we're looking for quick fixes to and it's like we're not learning how to love ourselves through that process of getting what we want, right? Like working out. That is a perfect way to learn how to love yourself through the process. I learned, unfortunately, I won't have the biggest calves in the world, but I love my legs. Appreciate the song, Woo Beast. You feel me? And because I constantly worked on them, you feel me, and improved them, right? And just accepted the fact that, hey, genetics are genetics. It allowed me to understand that, hey, my body's beautiful regardless of how it's supposed to look. I'm working my ass off. I'm doing the best that I can. That's all I can do.
Feel 10 years younger? Yep.
Is anyone eating anymore? Or is it just needles?
Injectable research chemicals.
Literally.
Promoted as safer steroids.
Everybody is trying to get this quick as hell.
Fat loss jabs. The key to youthful skin. Some even liken them to the limitless pill.
This is a miracle.
Yeah. What is this? Sir Morellin. Why are we not on?
But while influencers are making bold claims, researchers are more concerned.
I couldn't be more against this BS.
Some are calling this the most egregious case of scientific overreach they've ever seen. The FDA banned many of these compounds in 2023. So why are so many people still injecting them? Why is everyone so confident? And with a list of benefits this long, why shouldn't you be on them too?
The stubborn rise of peptides, the miracle pitch.
I should not be taking any peptides because the long-term effects are super scary. The fact that
you know, this was the same shit with SARS back in 2019 and 2020. I remember this shit. Like I said, I used to do fitness and all that, and I remember that being so popular. SARS was the new drug.
These vials can get you leaner, shredded, get you more. It's scary.
Yes, I take peptides. So what? It's for my health. I've never felt better in my life, never been in the best shape of my life until right now.
The benefits of peptides will always outweigh any sides.
This is your sign to hop on a peptide.
Why the fuck do steroids make all these look like Barbie dolls? Like, they don't look real. Y'all realize that? Like, why the fuck does it all have the same effect? Like, dead ass. They all look like a fucking Ken doll. Ken Barbie doll and shit. They got taken out the fucking package. Like, what's going on?
I started researching peptides. I wanted the claims to be true. I mean, these are substances that...
Hold on, let's see what they really are. Let's see what they are, because we're gonna learn what they are.
I wanted the claims to be true. I mean, these are substances that promise to improve nearly every part of your body with minimal to no side effects. So what actually are they? Injectable peptides are tiny protein fragments that help your body do things like manage hormones, send brain signals, and repair damage. On one side, approved peptides. Compounds that have cleared clinical trials, earned regulatory sign-off, and are already embedded in medicine. So your insulins and GLP-1s. This is the stuff your doctor can actually hand to you. On the other side, experimental peptides. Unregulated, largely understudied, and restricted from compounding in the US by the FDA in 2023. These are the ones people are talking about when it sounds like they're reading out Wi-Fi passwords.
Like, this looks like a completely different, bro. Like, how did you become an upgraded version of yourself? Just don't even, when I say upgrade, like, what the
free. These are the ones people are talking about when it sounds like they're reading out.
Don't even look like the same. Like, that, these don't even look like the same.
Wi-Fi passwords.
BPC 157, which is really good for recovering from soft tissue injuries, and that stuff is amazing.
I've been taking CJC 1295 for a little over a month.
What is up with these names, boy?
Month now, and personally, I love it. Main things I've noticed from it: better sleep, better pumps in the gym, and better muscle recovery.
The weight loss peptides are magic fat loss and health elixirs.
If you're wondering whether you should get this, I say yes. In every way, yes.
Skin, sleep, libido, injury rehab, the list keeps going. And it's not just wellness influencers saying it.
A lot of the bodies you see in Hollywood films are on peptides.
I actually saw The Rock talking about peptide use recently, which was kind of like a...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dipping his toes in the water.
There are now peptide raves, actual events where people celebrate.
This is shit Paul George has was doing. Did come back and do a 360 windmill. He ain't pulled that off in 10 years, man. Seen that, they said, whoa, hold on. Did he do an East Bay 360? That is nuts. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, you seen March Madness? I ain't really been paying attention to it, bro. I'll be honest with y'all. Yeah,
injecting the stuff together. RFK, the American Secretary of Health, has stated he wants to ban many of these peptides.
And we're going to end the war at FDA against alternative medicine. You know, the war on stem cells, the war on chelating drugs, the war on peptides.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in support of the stem cells research. Now, I understand if you're going on these drugs, if you have like injuries, like that are supposed to be unrecoverable or that you can't recover from. Like, I got diagnosed with osteonecrosis, right? And supposedly osteonecrosis means that my bone is dying. The necrotic tissue is dying, or it becomes necrotic tissue because it's dying. And that means the bone around it is dying. So my body is going to need a replacement, hip replacement within some time. But I went to the chiropractor and she gave me a little bit of insight and said, hey, if you continue to work the muscles around that necrotic bone and all that and the tissue, you can actually heal it. It won't be the same as when you were uninjured, right? But you can heal it to replace or to avoid surgery. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of athletes specifically get on stem cell recovery because when your stem cells are gone, that's what causes your bones to die and muscles to die and shit. You feel me? So just want to be able to move around, play with their kids and grandkids. They're like, no, you know what? Let me get these therapy. Stem cells research not good. I would say it's not good, but like he said, it's alternative medicine, right? It's not officially in the medical industry. You got to go to someone that's doing private practice in order to do, get that type of done on you. I know that it sounds like some conspiracy stuff, but what if all this is like some secret plan to make everybody weaker and less intelligent so they will be easier to control in the future? I mean, they're already doing that right now through social media control. A lot of ain't really on for real.
So wait.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
They have all these benefits. How did they end up getting banned?
Are peptides illegal? Sort of. Sometimes. Some of them. With a prescription.
In September of 2023, the FDA added the overwhelming majority of popular peptides not yet available as prescription drugs to the Category 2 of the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act.
Overnight, the compounds people have been injecting for years were suddenly off limits. Predictably, the peptide community wasn't happy.
Man, I used to love PPC 157 until the FDA just came down on it.
What the is that about?
Dude, it just...
Why did they do that?
Some companies went further and tried to sue the FDA. Because getting a drug approved isn't just paperwork. It can cost...
Man, if the FDA banned it after been using it for some time, 9 times out of 10, they gonna unban that shit and then sell it publicly. You feel me? Make it something that can grab off the shelf to gain more money. Same shit they did with weed. You feel me? It was illegal. Now we got dispensaries all over the place in America and all that. And then, too, once they make it legal, they add some into it to make your ass even more addicted to some shit, you know. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard, you know, that the weed now ain't like the weed back like it was back in the day. You feel me? But whenever the government get their hands on any new drug or some shit, 9 times out of 10, hey, man, they done manipulated that money and they're using it just to get more money. Tay, listen to ADL. I have no clue ADL is. I got made an example. I respect game from all backgrounds, even the evidence points to where there's a larger number of neutral who are good. Respect in other people's spaces. I got made it. That's what I was telling you. You telling me that? I'm telling you that, gang. You came in here talking about that nonsense again, and I'm like, bro, you gotta chill. Every stream. You feel me?
Billions of dollars, and often takes over a decade.
I'm not the type to sit here and just spread hate like that, gang. That's not how I operate. I don't even try to spread that type of image, or not even image, but just that ideology. We already got too many thinking that is too many races in this world already. We don't need more. You feel me?
So most companies,
when you understand that there's good and evil in this world and not just one race and shit, that's when you actually start locking the game of reality.
Never even bother putting these peptides through clinical trials in the first place.
It's legit, and unfortunately the FDA is trying to get rid of it.
But rush drugs have killed people before, and the approval process exists for a reason. The problem is, drug companies prioritize the compounds they can profit from the most. So many of these peptides never get studied properly. They just sit in limbo, and that gap in the market didn't stay empty for long. Compounding pharmacies found a loophole almost immediately. You can still sell banned peptides as long as you slap for research purposes only.
That's crazy, bro. There's so many loopholes in this world, goddammit. Like the fact that Donald Trump is a felon as a president. That's probably one of the biggest loopholes ever. You could be a felon and run for president, but you can't vote. I'm still amazed at that. But the whole thing is, I'm pretty sure the forefathers were like, hey, there's no way in hell in the future we're going to let that are committing crimes run as president. So we don't even need to write that down in the law. Like, you feel me?
The label.
If a seller provides human dosing and claims the label research only is the legal equivalent of a fig leaf that they're using to cover their...
This is why having a Chinese peptide supplier became a little bit of a meme, because a significant chunk of what people are injecting right now is coming from unverified labs in China, using AI-generated images to look more legitimate than they are. China has become one of the largest manufacturers of active pharmaceutical ingredients in the world. There's less regulations, lower costs, and more product. It's a great equation for making a profit, and some of these suppliers aren't exactly subtle about it. They're operating openly on WhatsApp, so of course, we texted one. And after asking for prices and quality control, we got a bizarre amount of photos, product screenshots, and customer reviews. Proof of people paying over $1,000 for injectables shipped straight to their front door from an unverified lab. Which raises the most important question so far. Do these people
cap? Yeah, that's very insane, right? You know, what's really interesting that if this is, you know, all true and shit, right? It's the fact that they're willing to inject random into their body from a random lab they have no connections with, no research about. Like, what the f? That's insane to me, gang. Like, they could be possibly lacing this shit and you don't give a damn because you so obsessed with looking a certain way.
Actually know what they're shooting up. To be fair, the history of peptides suggests that even the scientists didn't always know what they're dealing with. The first major breakthrough came in the 1920s, when scientists used insulin to treat diabetic patients whose bodies couldn't produce it naturally. For the first time, a peptide was being used to save lives, but it wouldn't stay in medicine for long. By the 1980s, growth hormone was quietly becoming the drug of choice for elite athletes. Word would soon spread in gyms, with regular people taking them. And
this is so crazy. I don't even think you understand how insane this physique is, man. Shout out to that Schwarzenegger, right? But holy, it's like the steroids they was taking back then is nothing compared to now. Like, I don't think we'll get another that'll look like this.
To look like their favorite
85% of the
side effects
peptides in the world
pretty,
come from China, even the ones in the
hormones,
US.
organ growth, and in some cases, premature death. So
Wow.
research moved on. In the 1980s, researchers at the University of Arizona developed two compounds designed to trigger the body's tanning response without sun exposure. The idea was to protect people from skin cancer. One of the lead researchers injected himself with double the intended dose.
First time someone took this peptide, they had an 8-hour erection.
There isn't much money to be made in giving looks maxers a sick tan and super erections. But Melanotan 1 eventually got approved, but only for a rare light
It got approved? What?
sensitivity disorder, affecting about 1 in 10,000 people worldwide. Not exactly a blockbuster. So the money went to a much more lucrative industry. Semaglutide, a GLP-1, originally designed for diabetes, then discovered to cause dramatic sustained weight loss. This one went mainstream.
Hey boy, chill. That Barney picture's nuts.
Then
Hold
discovered
up.
to cause dramatic sustained weight loss. This one went.
The celebrity obsession with Ozempic is getting crazy. Oh, bro. Holy, I ain't gonna lie, that's funny as man.
Mainstream. Celebrities, athletes, billionaires. A lot of people are now taking it, but these have extensive scientific backing and have been widely used for years now, which isn't so much the case for many of these peptides.
So if I run this code to get all of the clinical trials from the clinicaltrials.gov website, this is for everything with the keywords of GLP-1s. These are all of the trials I get. Now let's run the same code for BPC 157. Oh, found one study. One study.
The truth is, we just don't know what the long-term side effects of many of these are. Even insulin, one of the most well-studied peptides in history, will kill you if you dose it wrong. So what
That's actually nuts. I mean, not really. Like, an overindulgence in anything is bad, right? I think we all can say that. That just makes sense, right? You do too much of something, yeah. Wait, what the fat loss HIV patients? What? There's so many peptides.
left with is a load of promising compounds stuck in limbo. And while they sit there, the internet fills the gap with guesswork and a lot of very confident influencers.
Like I said, it's like,
I'm about to do something crazy.
Don't do it, gang.
Inject the GHKCU into my face.
When you mix unregulated compounds with overconfident influencers and zero accountability,
can
you get
heal
some
hard
interesting
to heal
results.
wounds.
Biohackers are writing what look like studies in Google Docs, then adding a purchase link at the bottom.
Same dose for the compounds you tested the mice on is the same that you're suggesting to humans? This isn't just misinformation, this is counterfeit science.
When a peptide...
I mean, I thought all medicine was tested on animals. Am I tripping? I thought they did that first and then they threw it on a human or some shit. Am I tweaking or some shit? Is that not how it worked? I don't know how it worked. I thought that's how they originally did the studies and all that.
Shows promising results in a rodent study. That gets posted online as proof. But what doesn't get posted is the context. The average rate of animal study results carrying over to humans in cancer research is less than 8%.
Oh, never mind. That's a terrible way to do testing it. It's less than 8% down there? Holy shit.
Premiumtai might be the most powerful anti-cancer drug.
That claim came from one study on rodents. We've also got sports science doctors suggesting everyone, even healthy people, should be taking peptides.
My friend Dr. Mike Israetel, a famous YouTuber, you might have heard of him, made this post on Instagram.
Oh my God, bro. You know what I'm starting to realize, man? Well, I'm becoming more aware too, is the amount of people that are willing to just go on the internet and just spread false information, right? Clicks, views for their own business, you know what I'm saying? Or if there's something they're genuinely passionate about, they're willing to say any and everything, my nigga. Yup, and GHK clears up your skin and gets rid of wrinkles.
My wacky but evidence-based opinion, most adults should consider taking tirzepatide, even if they aren't overweight. Its non-weight mediated health benefits are massive. The biggest issue I have with this statement is the combination of the term evidence-based along with the fact that he's advocating for people to take this even when not.
Like, that's so crazy, man. Like, why advocate something that hasn't been truly studied yet, right? That's kind of nuts, gang. Chill.
Overweight.
Suggesting a healthy person should be taking drugs is questionable at best.
Yeah, right.
But if the studies
like,
eventually show to increase cancer risk or heart risk, you can't undo the years that you spent injecting something that we didn't fully understand. Dr. Mike would actually agree.
The idea of hype itself is antithetical to the scientific mind frame.
A lot of the hype is claiming peptides can do things which they're just not capable of, like 4 weeks of GHKCU changing your life.
But it's also one of the slowest acting compounds in the space. You do not rebuild collagen architecture and remodel tissue in 4 weeks.
Exaggerated.
Yeah, that does sound crazy, gang. Like, in a whole month, I'm gonna be Superman. I'm gonna be healed of everything. Like, holy shit.
Timelines, cherry-pick studies, and the fear of missing out, all pushing people towards compounds they don't understand. There's an old maxim in medicine: a drug with no side effects is a drug that doesn't do anything.
There is no biological free lunch.
Every compound that genuinely alters your biology carries a risk, and that risk changes dramatically.
Yeah, like the fact that it's turning these niggas into Candals and shit, bro.
There's no long-term data or medical supervision.
I'm gonna do and become
There's a
Omni-Man.
problem with relying on anecdotes about what has worked for other people. Why? Well, because we can never be sure about what's actually going on.
Because anecdotally, people also report this.
Retatrutide put me in the hospital for 3 days with necrotizing pancreatitis, which
That sounds so fucking crazy. My pancreas was so inflamed.
means my pancreas was so inflamed that parts of it weren't getting blood flow and ended up dying off.
And then there's what
That's fucking crazy, gang.
you're actually injecting. According to a company that tests unregulated peptides, the purity of different peptides varies majorly, with one peptide varying between 1.7 to 100% purity.
There's no quality control. There's no overseeing body. You have no idea about purity or potency. You could be buying something that's totally inert or something that's completely mislabeled.
So I wonder, like, if we actually got people to, you know, regulate the quality of this, you know, regulate how much is needed for a human to actually take to limit terrible side effects. Like, would this actually be something that is going to be making legal? You feel me? I'm really curious because a lot of people never thought that weed was going to be legal. And 60 years later, that much legal was hell. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure within the next 10 years, we might see peptides, man, you know, being sold, or more peptides, should I say, being sold, you know, especially if the FDA get their hand on that shit. After they do the studies and all that, and they feel they can make a lot of money from it. Oh yeah, best believe it's going on the shelf.
Who knows?
But even the more legitimate research grade
your local Walgreens
market isn't perfectly safe.
I think the research grade peptide market might be the dirtiest of them all. I sent in a bottle of retatrutide to get tested. They claimed it had 60 milligrams. Turned out it had
I want to know how to get big like this. What the fuck? This is insane. Holy, I mean, look, I'm like small, nigga.
I sent in a bottle of retatrutide.
Nigga, like Superman in it.
60 milligrams. Turned out it had 108 milligrams, 80% more, or 180% of the label claim. And if you think, oh, that's great, it's almost double, you're an idiot.
Some peptides will be found unsafe. Many will get approved, like insulin or GLP-1s. But these still aren't miracle drugs. Dr. Oz was literally taken to court for making that claim about supplements, let alone injectables, which people are often sourcing from sketchy suppliers. You should have a good reason to inject something, and an even better one to inject something unverified. But beyond the optimistic predictions, a big reason influencers are pushing grey market peptides so hard is the insane amount of money they're making from the craze. Just type in peptides on TikTok and see for yourself.
And the way they sell them, they don't make it sound like these are chemicals being injected in your body. They make it sound just like a cute hobby.
There's something interesting about these accounts though. They all have a link in their bio. I'm no expert, but these people don't seem like scientists. So what's going on here? It's extremely common for vendors sellers of these research chemicals to give out affiliate links to anyone who wants to promote them, promising around a 10 to 15% commission.
You know, I've never understood that shit. Like, I don't like the commission. I hate that shit. Give me a flat rate. I do not like the idea of getting a code and having to use my code to get a discount and I get a percentage of that sale. That shit has to be some of the most lousy way to sponsor it, dude. Like, I legit have turned down because of that, bro. What the fuck you mean? I used to do that shit so much back in the day, bro. I remember cold as water. Oh my god, bro. I used to post. These asked me to do 10 videos for $300. Now, to the regular, it might seem like, oh yeah, bro, that's reasonable. 10 quick little videos, 10 1 minute videos. You know what I'm saying? But then when you realize, like, hold on, I make way more money off of them 1 minute videos. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I make way more money on just one video itself. You know, but that's the type they was running and all that, you know. But they did give me a little, you know, cup with my name on it. You feel me? But this digital media, it's a gold mine, gang. I can't lie to you. You know, and these companies, they see it.
Count in return. And all of this is technically above.
Yeah, I was young, bro. I was 19. You feel me? I was hyped. I was hyped to get my first sponsorship. You know, especially as a like athlete. You know, it was like, okay, like I'm on the way to get into like that Gymshark. You feel me? That's the only time. It's like if I'm gonna do commission style, bro. I would have to be behind a big company like Gymshark or some shit. You feel me? Where it's like the sales are definitely gonna happen. You feel me? Like it makes sense that this is gonna buy this shit. Temu been trying to get my on. You feel me? I fuck with Temu, but my ain't taking that affiliate link, nigga. Okay. If anything, I say y'all invest in your yourself, especially in these times, man. Invest in yourself. That's the most important investment that you can make. We need a Taileon and Temu collab. When Temu talked to me about really being, you know, one of they what you call it, you feel me? Hey, you know, we might see something. I used to do videography, so I get it.
As influencers affiliated with the companies promote the product for human use, while the company itself doesn't. But it's not a surprise as to why the vendors want to promote their product so much. According to one source, in 2024, the global therapeutic peptide market was estimated at over $100 billion. In 2030, it's expected to reach $260 billion. Billionaires are investing into peptide research. There's longevity clinics, with some giving out peptide injections, along with champagne and light bites. Because peptides appeal to everyone, whether you're into fitness or not. They have the appeal of being a shortcut into a natural and good-looking appearance. But shortcuts attract young and naive people.
Literally, I told y'all, man, what I say, doing this shit because it's a shortcut, it's easy. The that do the BBLs and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a stow on the back of this fat, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't give a damn. I just want to it's like, bro. And like, I can't be mad because we live in a system where people are exhausted, you know, and if you don't have a good starting base, it's very difficult, you know, because making sure that you stay in shape is not only difficult, but also expensive as fuck, you know, with people living in at average, probably a 3-person to 4-person household, taking care of kids, paying for kids' clothes, you know what I'm saying, taking care of yourself and all that. And then on a combined check could probably be bringing around $6K a month or $4K, you know, there ain't no goddamn money in today's world. Your rent is down there 2 bands, you feel me? You got 2 kids, so groceries probably gonna be another band. That's 3 bands down right there, my nigga. You feel me? Not to mention you got car insurance, then you got your actual insurance, you feel me? Like, and then you got your car bill, your car note. So what, $1,500 right there, my nigga? So now you living paycheck to paycheck just to make it. Oh, hold on. Did I even talk about, I did say rent. I think I did say rent, you know, but yeah. You can't use this stuff for a shortcut. You got to build that discipline.
Best pep.
Well, a lot of people seem to believe that it can be a Discord.
Sorry, Mom.
What'd you call it? A lot of people believe that it's going to lead to a shortcut. You know what I'm saying? It's like with steroids. Like, granted, yes, when hop on steroids, they will look insane. But a lot of niggas think that when they hop on steroids, they're gonna look like Chris Bumstead, and it's like, nah, it's genetics, and also you actually have to work your ass off to look good. I seen some niggas that look like regular on steroids. One nigga told me he was on D-ball in trend. I'm looking at the nigga like, what the f-? Like, I wouldn't even recognize. This was when I was at Memphis University, bro. He came up to me and asked me to deadlift 315 or 345? I think it was 345, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, lift this shit up. And I was 365, my bad. And I'm like, I don't do no type of deadlifts at all, gang. You know, he said, bro, you look like really good, really strong, bro. Like, you know, you own something. I'm like, nah, bro. And then he pointed out, of course, every do this, they point out my calves. He was like, oh, I thought you were like juicy because your quads were like hella big, but your calves, man, they're like smaller. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Here you go, talking shit. You know, but he was like, yeah, bro, I'm on D-ball. I'm on this, I'm on that. You know, I thought you would be on something because you look amazing. And I'm like, nigga, what? And that's when they really clock, because I've heard, like, I don't know if y'all know who Coach Greg Doucette is, but I used to watch him and shit. And he used to talk about, or he still talks about steroids and all that. But hearing his perspective, he's like, a lot of people think that steroids are going to instantly make you look like this amazing athlete. But it's like, no, you still have to work your ass off. It speeds up the process and also makes your muscles get, you know, bigger than normal. You feel me? But you could take steroids and still look terrible on it.
Remember being a teenager, seeing how other skinny people were being made fun of online. At that point, I didn't care about potential side effects or dirty suppliers. I just wanted a fix. And that feeling is what a lot of the marketing is built on. The hype is moving faster than the research.
These 14 and 15, Tom. And that's the thing, bro. These influencers, granted, like, I can't really put blame on them, right? But because a lot of people not thinking about the people that are watching them, man. You feel me? They see a young 20-year-old, 15-year-old, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason, little think they closer to a 20-year-old than they are a 12-year-old. You feel me? And it's like, you still are developing, bro. All right? You still are developing. At 15, you should not look like you on stage competing. In fact, I'll highly question if you natural if you look like that. Now, there might be some out there that have just elite genetics and, you know, they look psychotic, you know, but that's like a rare case. And then people have to realize that your media influencers are rarities in society. Like when it comes to fitness and all that, they're rarities, they're anomalies. Like these are niggas that have them crazy genetics and shit. So it makes sense why they have a whole bunch of followers and all that, you know, because the majority of the world do not look like these. Go to a resort or a beach, you feel me? And you're going to realize, like, holy shit, not everybody looks like a model.
And no one profiting from it has any reason to pump the brakes.
All right, WVid, bro. WVid, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to the next one. Where's my watch later at, bro? Gotta watch a Fleece vid once. You know what? A lot of have been asking for a Fleece vid, so let's get to it. Let's talk about my Fleece Johnson. Hold on. We might actually post this one next week on some shit, bro. Real talk. Fleece Johnson, man. This freak. Man, hold on. Let's get it. Fleece Johnson says his prison birthday gift was booty support. He was my brother till that night. Oh my God, this title is sick. This has to be, you telling me you f***ed a homeboy for your birthday? Why did your homeboy give up the That's crazy. You know, like I said, like I don't know if these prison stories are really real, but I don't doubt it. Because humans are capable of some of the most insane shit. And hearing that his fucking brothers, you know, that's probably not the craziest thing I've heard. You feel me? So let's get into this gnarly ass video by no other, the legend of the booty hole, Fleece Johnson. We in for some fire shit. Terrence Gangster Williams.
My name Diesel from out the mail.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just come from doing 30 years, and I've seen hundreds of guys like yourself who've been a prisoner who never had a female before.
Right.
My question to you is, have you
Whoa, hold on. Fleece Johnson's never been with a shorty, my nigga? I forgot this has been in the system since legit, bro. That's crazy, bro. I'm not. This might sound crazy, but I guess I gotta understand it, bro. Actually, it makes sense. It makes sense why he like dead. It do. If you ain't, hey, actually, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be in that environment where I'm surrounded by all day, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't look at it and say, I want to toot that nigga up and blitz his shit in the back, right? You know, but in his eyes, if that's all he's seen, right? Because he's been around all his life, maybe, you know what? Let me stop trying to make sense of this shit. Let's just go.
A father have his own son as his sister.
I'm new in this normal here. Isn't this the nigga who popped and popped up another? What?
But I've seen some, I've seen something worse than that, though.
Whoa.
But I have his own son as his sissy.
Have you ever seen a prisoner have his own son as his sissy? We are legit 22 seconds into this fucking vid. Why the fuck is that the first question? No, what's your name? How you doing? What's your age? Where you from? How long you spent in prison? You ask this automatically off the heezy. Yeah, man, shit. You ever seen a son his father, or are you ever seen a father son, bruh? First question, gang. Can we ease into the icebreaker or some shit? Why is that the first question? He thinking about it too.
But I've seen some, I've seen something worse than that, though.
Twin, what is worse than a father and his son in prison? I don't think we can get more low down than that. I honestly cannot think of anything worse than that right now. A father and his son. I can't. And not alone, he said not just but turning him into a sissy. I can't imagine anything worse than that, man. That's pretty fucked up. It's pretty gnarly.
What's worse than that?
That's what I've seen worse than that. I'm sitting here talking to this black dude. So I don't ask people why you locked up and all this, right? He said, Fleece, you ever gonna get out? I said, I don't give a about getting out. What about you? He said, maybe someday. He said, you know why I'm in there? I said, no. He said, I tried to kill my daddy. I said, why? He got pregnant. He got a girl pregnant and get ready to marry her. Come home one day and his daddy was over. So his daddy asked him, what you doing over? He said, what you mean this is where I live at? And I'm glad you're over here, Dad. I want you to meet my fiancée. He said, boy, it's your sister. Never told him he had a stepsister, right? And when he heard that, man, he almost beat his daddy to death.
Wait, what? You beat your dad because you didn't know you had a stepsister? And that your stepsister was what? That don't seem logical to beat a nigga over that. It might be frustration, like, why did you tell me that? You know what I'm saying? But like, beat his ass. Like, I'll risking prison time over that seems kind of like OD. You know what I'm saying? And then again, it's your stepsister. You feel me? Like, if y'all had the connection before and you didn't know, because I ain't gonna lie, this gonna sound mad crazy. I'll be real with y'all. When I was in 4th grade, I was talking to one of my little girlfriends and shit, right? And we ended up talking like we was on and off. That's crazy. We was on and off in the 4th grade. It's so crazy, but that's how we was, right? We would flirt, become boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, all that. But that's never here or there. We already had like an established romantic relationship, right? Come to find out, bro, this girl is my cousin. Not through blood, though. It's through marriage. One of her family members ended up getting married to one of my cousins. You feel me? And it just so happened that we live in a small world. And we both knew that, right? And we talked about it. And we sat there and was like, I mean, we already, you know, kissed each other on the cheek and shit. You feel me? Like, I'm not finna view you as my cousin. Like, you feel me? So we didn't view each other as cousins, right? That's just one of them weird occasions that happened, you know. Did he get his stepsister pregnant because the dad didn't let him know they was related? I think so. Always knew you. How am I a freak? Because I'm in 4th grade and somehow her random family member fucked with one of my family members. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person that's been through that shit. And it's through marriage. It's not through blood. You feel me? Like, if we was like through blood, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Tay, I'm going to show you what Fleece taught me real nasty. You know, I've actually been seeing you spamming that comment like 4 or 5 different times and purposely have not read it. You know what I'm saying? But I gave you what you wanted. All right, never mind that, bro.
Right? And he ended up in prison. So I asked him, I said, did she have the baby yet? He said, yeah, man, it's twins, man. Boys. I said, so what y'all gonna do now that you know it's your sister, you her brother? He said, man, I can't wait to get out her brains out, man.
It's through. I'm not gonna say he weird because it's through marriage. It's his stepsister. He didn't know. It'll be different if he knew though.
I said, how'd she feel about it? He said, man, she said she wants me as her brother. Too late for that, Fleece.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. She wants you as the brother. You'd have got her pregnant. Y'all have been fucking shit. I feel like if y'all been cracking and y'all like it's like there's no turning back, gang. I'm not gonna view you as my fucking sister after that, gang. What the fuck? No, that's crazy, twin. Oh, okay. You might want to be the nigga to not letting you know sooner, gang. Because now you got these emotions attached and this tie and all. It's like, I get it. I get it.
And he went out there on it. And you know what happened? She killed him. We're trying to take it. I mean.
Whoa, hold on. Wait. Oh, he was serious about like having it. He was not playing. No consent is crazy, gang. Bro, we 2 minutes and 22 seconds in and we already on some crazy shit. Wow.
This is some crazy shit. Well, go ahead.
Did you prey on young black guys or white guys?
I didn't prey on no. I took booty support. That's what I called it.
Whoa.
Booty support.
Whoa, wait, hold on. So, Fleece, you wasn't in there taking niggas' ass? I could have swore you threatened, man. I could have swore we reacted to something when you like low-key threatening the nigga shit. What you did was you kind of what's the word? What you be grooming. That's what you be doing. You groom, man. That's f***ed up.
What they giving them paying attention to. Booty support. And I needed it. Been in there too long. Nothing's hot. I never hit a girl. Motherfucker want to offer me some booty support. Thank you. And matter of fact, I had a friend in there that did it on my birthday. Now, me and this dude, we fought. We fought. We were in stores together, gambling. We put parlays and pools out. And one day he said, Fleece, you got everything you need in her. I said, I know, bro. He said, you got weed, we got real whiskey, we had that shit going on, man. And he said, but I got something special for you today.
Nah, that's so crazy,
you
bro.
Tell me, you gotta give me your word, you're gonna take it.
Give me your word, you gonna take my. It's crazy. I've never seen a nigga so like eager to lose his booty hole like virginity. Nigga. What the?
I know you. I said, yeah, man, you got my word, bro. You get your word. I said, my word. So we went into a little room in the gym. I said, where's it at? I'm thinking it's when I order me a keyboard or a guitar or some old shit, right? He dropped his pants and that big old yellow butter his popped out and he spread that. I said, man, put your pants up, bro. Like, no, this is my right? He said, man, you gave me your word, Fleece.
Nah, that's crazy, gang. All right. All right, come on.
I said, spray that again.
He said, spread it again, gang?
I gotta get up in this, man.
No! He said, spread that shit again, twin. Looked at the and said, yeah, let me go ahead and crush. Holy bro, that's crazy. Yo, homeboy. That mean them thoughts have been there for a while, gang. Come on now. You try to act like you wasn't ready to do that shit, gang. Try to act like, bro, you my homie, bro. I ain't on that time. But the whole time you like, I do want to take this. Hold on, Fleece. What the?
And I got up in it. But here's what, man, I come in him twice, bro. I couldn't even, man, it was so good. I almost passed that, and I said,
Why is you always almost passing out? Nigga? Every time I hear you cracking and you talking about you blacking out and these ultra nuts. You be orgasming so hard that you blacking the fuck out. It can't be that good, bro. It can't be that good, twin. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. It can't be that good, bro. And to the bro, why you letting another man busting you, nigga? I mean, that's what you want, though. You feel me? Like, if that's what you feel like you need, gang, go ahead, take what you need, man.
it was over the next day. No, we sell right across from each other. You know, Eddyville, I broke that down in single sales now, right? That lawsuit did. And so he said, hey, he said, we're going to put some tickets and shit out there. I said, yeah, baby. He said, come on. I said, come on, what?
He said, come on, what? Hey, bro, nah, see, look. After you let bust in your shit, gang, you can't act like that. Come on, bro. You try to keep this shit on the DL, bro. No, gang. You please. He called, you heard what he called you, nigga. He called your ass baby. You let the bust inside you twice, bro. It's already over, gang. He put tip in and then inserted shop. Soon as he went in and out twice, it was GG's, my nigga.
You think you steal my dog and all this? Up in you, that you pregnant and all this?
Got you pregnant?
What you talking about, nigga? Come on, man. I said, no, I ain't.
Dog, gang, don't be.
You ain't my dog, you my baby, man. I love you, nigga. And
no.
Nigga said, police, don't do it, man. You make me fight. I'll beat you to death here, nigga.
Look, see, I knew he was beating. He was forcing. Man.
Me, that killed me, mother. And I went through shit like that in there. It's crazy. You know, your own, you know, it's booty support. You know, like you going like you come off the street. You say, how long you been like? I said, man, I'm going on 30-something years, bro. Leads this lab out there, man. I said, yeah, I heard, man, them girls out there getting. And then all of a sudden, you want to be generous? You want to be generous and feel sorry for me, give me some booty support, and all that shit. And sometimes you gotta show ass to get ass. Yeah, in her too. You gotta know how to flaunt your own ass.
That's so crazy, bro. Not only do you have to take, right? Oh, no, hold on. Not only do they be taking it, but okay, hold on. You know what? Let me just stop, bro. I'm trying to make a joke, and I'm just talking about, it's coming out my mouth too much. Holy pause. You feel me? Yeah, it's, you know, let's just keep this going.
Poke it out, stick it out, make me interested, then you get him first.
Get him first is crazy. Like, this is a competition, like survival of the fittest. Like, who can take who first? Why are we swapping booties? Like, come on, bro.
You know, it's a whole lot of things, ways you go about that, you know what I mean?
I think
so
bro got tapped
when
he was in prison as well.
Feel free. Let's break this ice. Feel free to ask me some of the toughest, rawest questions you can ask someone. Anything.
All right, I got a good one for you. This DJ Frank Knitter with Knitted TV.
It's good, JB.
You say you would, you was a booty warrior. Your first time you had sex was with a man, and how much you love booty. And you mentioned your wife don't want to give you booty, and you'd be mad about that. So,
you have a wife? No way. Fleece Johnson is married. Fleece Johnson is married.
Being that you was around men that long, like booty that long, what made you get married to a woman when you got out?
That's actually very interesting. Yeah, what made you get married to a shorty, gang? Like, why not just stick to the DL lifestyle, bro?
Well, the common sense thing is, when we were growing up, we all knew somewhere in our life that a man's supposed to be with a man, with a woman, not a man. You know, that Adam and Eve, not the Adam and Steve, all that shit, right? And so, and when you get out, right?
Yes. Fleece Johnson is gay. He not more, but in his past, I don't know if this nigga still. You know what I'm saying, but he got a wife. He doesn't live, or he doesn't do sexual acts with men anymore. Supposedly, you feel me? Apparently, after he got out of prison, he stopped doing that shit. And I think his words was like, I was only doing it because I needed to get my nut off, and I needed to bust something up type shit. So.
Now I took booty support and but I'm not in prison no more. So I'm out here where they got real, real motherfuckers out here. Ain't no, cause see, a motherfucker tricked me one day, right? He said, Sissy had a big old ass. I've been wanting to touch his for a long time, right? And he been telling me, stop doing this for these, cause I got a husband in her. And y'all be fighting. I said, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I catch you bending over, nigga, I'm going up in you and all that. And then one day, he was bent over the table like this, legs spread. I said, this is it, I'm going.
No, that's crazy. Bent over the table, legs spread, and said, yeah, this is it, man. That's worse than dropping the soap, huh?
Go, dig up in that hard.
Dig in his ass hard is crazy, man.
But I forgot them sisters.
Yo, gang, you don't have to show us no visual representation, gang. All right, chill your ass out, Unc.
Take their and they flip it and push it back to make it look like they got a. But the head of it is sticking out of the back of his pants, like it's part of. See, I wasn't even. When I felt that, I gripped it. I said, what the f is it? Well, he said, where you grab from? I said, well, hold up, man. What the f is this, man? Because he knew I was coming, right? And he pushed that all the way back up.
That's so crazy, gang. That's so crazy. Yo, it's like he making prison seem like the only thing doing there is each other, gang. And I don't believe this shit. Yo, it's the fact that he said, yo, this just randomly had his in between his legs, nigga. He was fully erect with his shit pointed back, so his shit could look like a JJ. I'm like, dog, there's no way he was actually on that timing, bro. He got too many stories, bro.
Hey, baby. I said, oh, shit. I said, what the f is this? And but I went through a lot.
He talking about he got tricked, nigga. You knew this was a nigga in prison, bro.
Earlier, you told me you would have chose LeBron to be your seller.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
My question is, would you would have tried LeBron?
No. Let me get something straight. If a cool, he's cool.
Hey, he said, nah. He said, nah, I wouldn't try LeBron because his ass slam your shit.
Just like my friend that gave me some booty support on my birthday, we was just like, man, we've been friends for about 18 years now, bro. Man, we had it going on, gambling, all that. And so, you know, we was cool up to that point. When you booty support me, you my baby. You know, all that dog man, it's at the door. What kind of flowers you like? Can I get you some stuff, you know?
Speaking of booty, is booty still more important than water?
Right. Boy, hey, yeah, come tell you what. People
says booty more important than water,
you need
bro.
Water to live. True. If you don't get no booty, you'll feel like you did.
Ah! Man. That might be the one thing I might agree with this, man. When you on semen retention, that shit. Actually, it's like the first week of semen retention. It's like difficult as you know what I'm saying. But then after it gets easier, you know what I'm saying? Or when you just been celibate, nigga. Yeah, I can't lie. I done went 3 years, you know what I'm saying? That woo! Actually, it wasn't that bad. Why am I acting like it wasn't bad? It was easy as for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, when your headspace is like on some other shit, you know, like, you're not really focusing on not having booty, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Fleece the type of guy you want to agree with. I'm trying to go 3 years, gang. Ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna lie, it's not that hard, bro. I mean, make it seem like not having sex is like probably the most difficult thing, but like it really isn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I say that, you know, but I will say try not to bust a nut in general. That's probably hard. I can't even cap to y'all.
So, and that's more than water. You can drink water, it only got a little taste to it. Booty got more than a taste. That motherfucker got
All right, nigga.
thrills and thrills and thrills. And
I ain't gonna lie, I probably need my water more than booty, my nigga. I'm saying food. In fact, I want some. God damn, I ain't got shit to eat right now. I'm gonna eat some oranges tonight. That's what I'm gonna eat.
chills in your body. So yeah, booty is always more important than water, man. You know, even that. And see, people don't realize that, cause like I was telling my agent, I said when they come in prison, like out here, they run the streets, mess with all the girls in the town, right? Then they get locked up. Well, your sex drive goes with you. It goes with you in it.
Well, I tell you to have sexual discipline. You feel me? Like I said, I don't. That's why I never would tell y'all to go out and fuck. I'll never be that type nigga. I would tell y'all to be disciplined, stay locked in, you know, and really value who the fuck you giving your body to. Okay. Not only that, but it allows you to avoid unnecessary relationships and bonds. You feel me? And ties with people that you shouldn't be tied to. You know, but a lot of is surface level, and you know, they see someone that may look attractive and like, oh, I just want to fuck them. Like, I never understood that concept. You feel me? You know, but it's how some be operating type shit.
You know, and then you sitting there watching suck dicks all day. And
what are we hearing, nigga?
And some of them sissies look good. Man, I'm telling you, man, I met one, man, I dared to, you better not even cuss in front of him. That type of shit. Motherfucker, you better not even cuff in front of him, bro.
Cuff?
And then I went into some they were so freaky in his prison.
But
Bruh.
where the f were you in prison? Oh my God.
Don't fart in there, man.
Don't fart.
I tried to show off one day. It went. Motherfucker said, "Speak to me, old toothless one." Who did that? Who is Juicy? Who is talking to me? Somebody want to get pregnant? Who is it? Say, who was that? Was that you, Fleece?
Not make
I
faces.
said, no, man. I said, I don't believe he did that shit. So they looked at dude, man. They went after him. Yeah. So
Bruh, nah, he gotta be capping, gang. This can't be real, bruh. I refuse to believe that all in prison are f***ing each other. Okay, it's like he making this shit like it's a sescapade, smoking, got weed and shit, having orgies. Is that what I'm hearing? Y'all living like y'all in Rome or some shit like this, like the 500 BC or some shit. It's too lit in that. Y'all having too much fun. Prison can't be like this, gang.
Fort, man, I take that shit outside somewhere, man. I ain't with all that old, man, it was freaky and all. And then
yeah, that's the thing. Like, are they even allowed to have sex in front of the officers? I would think that would be the one thing that, you know, like, you feel me? Booty is more important. Well, I guess, yeah, when booty is more important to you in prison, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get that shit some way or somehow. And this found each and every way how. Because he making prison seem like they just roaming around or some shit. You feel me? Like with no security. And it might how it be. Just they just got in there. You know what I'm saying?
Made a real doll out of a mattress and cotton. When they had them cotton mattresses then, he made them a doll, right?
A doll?
Called it Lucy. And put some Jello, made a little thing where he put Jello and pudding and shit in the plate.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually mad creative. A gel fleshlight is crazy, bro.
And then it, right? And it shit stinks, right? The whole goddamn wall stinks. So when we got a new warden, a new administration, they said, I want that nasty ass die. I said, boy, it's going to be a murder charge in this one. He said, throw that thing away. So they went up to, what was his name? Leroy.
But the thing is, his details are like precise, my nigga. Like when he tells a story, it's like it's not lacking. Like it feels genuine. Like he's pulling this from his memory. So maybe this is the type that was going on back in the day. Y'all was freaky as shit. They might be still freaky as hell. Like the prison vids we see now, they got knives and shanks. Like they more so I'm gonna kill you type shit. Back in the day, y'all was like I'm gonna touch you. Like it's a whole different type of wave now.
Right, dude. He worked out back. He was very quiet. And he said, can I help y'all? Real respectful. They said, we come to get Lucy there. He said, well, she don't need to go to the hospital. He said, no, we can ready to throw her away. We not playing that game with you, buddy. He said, no, you are not messing with my Lucy and all that. So there it goes, man. So I stuck my, he said, anybody put your mirror out the door, you go into the hole, all that shit. They don't want nobody to see what's getting ready to happen. They get it up, they fighting this. They get him out, drag him out by his feet and all they handcuff him and wrestle him.
How he got white eyelashes?
Let him watch. They go and let him watch.
That is interesting.
Turn loose his head off. Kick that thing in the stomach, threw it over the rail and all that. Bag that nasty thing up. And dude did about 18 months in the hole. Got out. Cut that girl's head almost off, buddy. There was some sick down there. I seen all kinds of like down in the hole where I was at, they had wrecks down there.
Wrecks?
They would come up through the hole in the toilet that you sat on. They come up through the hole. Shake their shit off like a dog, and you go, ah! They hump up on you. You ain't scaring them. They'll jump off the edge. See, them toilets in there, I don't know if y'all seen one like it. Our toilet had a brick.
You telling me are crawling in toilets to get ass? Am I hearing this right, bro? There's no way he just alluded to that, bro. This can't be right.
They off like a dog. They would come up through the hole where I was at. They had rats down there. They would come up
He said rats. Okay. I'm about to sound like it's a different type grind to climb through a toilet. I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, you know how dedicated you got to be to climb through a toilet to get some booty, nigga? That's crazy.
The hole in the toilet that you sat on, they come up through the hole.
Oh.
Shake the
Even the rats want some booty. God, Master Splinter is hungry. Give him some.
Off like a dog, and you go, ah! They hump up on you. You ain't scaring them. They'll jump off the edge. See, them toilets in there, I don't know if y'all seen one like it. Our toilet had a brick wall, made a brick going around the whole toilet. So when you sit on, your legs be out like that. So when I use the toilet, I just do this. Because it's nasty anyway, right? So then rats will jump off the thing and go up under the bed. And they ain't have no mattress or nothing. None of them beds got little holes in it. And I sit on bed, every time I felt something, almost licked my ass. What the I said, hold on.
Jesus,
so
man.
When they bring the food, I said, you know what? I throw all the food outside the door.
To the rats?
Go to it and eat it. They was taking all my shit. So one day I was real mad. Go ahead, me mad as man. I'm sitting there like this. I said, you sucking my y'all. And one of them stuck his head out. I was so mad I grabbed him. I grabbed that thing, brushed his head. I'm sick of you. Ran on the bed. I got bit about 5 or 6 times by that. I grabbed them up, you coming out of here. I killed all them up. I threw them, I splattered the wall with them. and rubbed it all over the wall. So I'm see what they think about this.
Nah, satanic ass. Hold on. The fact that he wearing a shirt that says "I'm a warrior" is crazy. Nigga. We do not give a fuck about just seriousness in this generation, gang. Like our decorum and all that extra shit. I'm a warrior. On your shirt is nuts, nigga. And he got his own face plaster on that. I'm a booty warrior, nigga.
They say, oh God, so all them girls come. I said, yeah, I killed all them motherfuckers. They say easy. They say easy. Then they built me one of them cells like Hannibal Collector.
Oh God, bro's famous off of taking booty,
they
bro.
built one of them. I had to get out of it. And man, I went through so much shit, you know what I mean?
As the booty warrior, have you ever ate booty before? And do you like?
You just heard this said booty is more important than water, nigga. That booty has all type of flavor. Why would you ask this that? Not to mention he ain't got no teeth. What you think happened to his goddamn teeth? Yes, man, he was eating niggas' ass in jail, bro. Come on, bro. Let's be so for real.
Like to get your booty ate?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I was writing somebody in Texas.
Uh-oh.
A sister, you know, pen pal in prison.
That's crazy, bro. You was just all over the place, nigga.
You write a girl, they ain't sending you. Write them sisters, they gonna send you money.
That's crazy, bro.
So we had all kinds of games. You know, we'll write out, buy pictures from you, tell them up it's me. All this shit, right? And so I had one sister to get his trust. I had to give him my mama's address. I said, call my mama and, you know, tell her I'm doing all right, but don't be talking like a woman and all this. He said, I am a woman. I said, okay.
Yeah. I shouldn't be laughing.
So mama said, some girl called me and she had mama convinced. I said, yeah, so after I took all his money, I'm done with him. This motherfucker's talking about he gonna be at the front gate whenever I come out. Now he ain't going back to bed. He took all my letters and sent them to my mama.
Oh!
Them letters where I talking about eating his ass and all this shit. So I called my mama. She
Damn.
said, usually I can tell she's in a good mood. She said, hi, baby. I said, hey, mama. She said, hey. I said, what's wrong? She said, don't they feed y'all in there? I said, yeah. She said, what's all this stuff about eating? Oh my God, I have never heard of nothing so nasty, right? But yeah, I had my ass ate before, and that shit had me on my toes, man. I mean, God, I poked that, eat this.
Nah, that's crazy. Eat this duty booty.
You know, yeah, shit.
But have you ever ate booty?
Yeah, I did. And
it's crazy. You asked the nigga that take booty if he ever ate booty, nigga. You know the answer, bro. Come on, gang. We all know this ate booty. If he just got done telling you he his best friend, you don't think that he's willing to eat my nigga?
Of it. Every bit of it. I told you I used to think them in my head so up. I thought I got a pregnant. I thought when I was eating that, I was eating the real way.
All right, gang. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it about that. We do a video of his once a month. We can't keep watching his shit. His crazy, gang. All right, that's enough of that gnarly ass. And that's Fleece and him taking it. Yo, what's good, Taileon? I'm new here. What's good, family? How you doing, twin? Mouth. Yeah, man. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta leave that fuck alone, gang. All right. Next. Oh. Bro, y'all want to watch the Tubi? You know what? Fuck it. You know, none of these Tubi movie reactions are going to go in, what you call it, but fuck it, bro. Why not? Tubi movies Funniest Moments Part 8. Well, I thought the person in the front was a nigga. I swear to God, I thought this was a nigga. regular. Hold on. That's not that bad. For a Tubi movie, that's not bad acting. Walking like a
Yo, Cyrus, it's ice. Cyrus, this is what you're doing with my money?
Mr. Stefano.
Sit the fuck. Y'all don't move. Where's my diamonds at?
Just give me a few days.
A few days? A few days?
I ain't gonna lie, I was not expecting that voice, bro. I just throw everything off. I'm not taking his ass serious.
You over here playing with my money?
Yeah, that voice. I was about to say I'm playing with everything. That sounds crazy, nigga. Yo, no Diddy, bro. Pause, nigga. Replay. All right, I'm trolling y'all. I'm trolling.
Huh? Where my diamonds at? Kill them. No. You had too many days. Get the fuck up. Take them to the bag.
With me and my baby for the last time.
Renabay.
If you don't give me my child support, my new man is going to you up.
I told you.
That like, hold on, bitch. What you mean, bro? Hey, look, I'm here for a good time, not for this extra shit, bro. Relax. Never thought I was gonna be thrown into this situation where I gotta fight Arnold Schwarzenegger, the black version. Come on, you already know that's crazy.
Come to my job with this bullshit. What if my boss and coworkers come out here and see you acting a fool? Then what? I'm fired. How you gonna get child support now? Think.
I don't give a damn about your dirty little co-workers. If you don't give me my money, my new man.
This shit got dress pants on with some ones. Nah, he mean business. He gonna slam a nigga.
It's going to you up.
Chill, bro.
This, sir, this is just a misunderstanding. I'm just a renter.
This is actually in the movie. Yo, why is he rolling like that? Hold on, get your ass. So actually, W escape plan. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one punch for it to realize that he gonna lose that bitch. On God. Let it get punched one good time by some random they fighting. That don't know from there on if he gonna win or lose that bitch. As soon as you see him get punched and he hesitate to retaliate, that in his mind was like, hold on, I'm in danger, nigga. You met one the heavy hand and that really throwed him. Every time he punched, nigga, it feel like he just crushed a soda can in your lung, nigga. And you like, damn. If I keep up with this shit, I might actually die. So let me go ahead and step the fuck away and run away. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Coming out. Is this going where I'm thinking it's going, bruh?
Oh my God! Oh, you piece of shit!
Why is the movie called Coming? Well, yo, this is a crazy shot.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Get the f off me! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
This looks so wrong, gang. I might get TOS for this shit, bro. Hold on, man. Look like my nigga taking vicious back shots. His ass losing conscious because the backstrokes is just too much for his ass. No. In the background talking about I can't breathe. Oh my God. Y'all could have filmed this scene way better than that, bro. For real. Look at this, bro. It look like he just got done taking vicious to the back, nigga. All in his shit. He tired, nigga. Sweaty and shit. This shit sick, nigga. Deadly obsessions. Play toy hammer, nigga. Nigga miss. What the? Yo, these angles are terrible. The gun came. Oh my god. Toxic.
Good. And you got one thing right. And you got one daughter. And her name is Jay. You are trash to me. Go ahead and get the fuck out my house and don't you ever come back to this. Go back to my past. Same place where your dad is, okay? You stupid bitch.
Did I just see doodoo?
You pathetic.
Okay, no, I didn't.
No good mommy. Anyway, you stupid bitch.
Damn, she actually hit her ass with that bit.
And give me this fucking bracelet, bitch. I know it's gonna be my so foul ass head. Stupid bitch.
It ain't my fault you can't keep your
Tainted.
man. No, she did go there the same hoe looking for work at my damn strip club. Wrong, bitch. That's not your club. You a worker just like everybody else. Let's hit it. Hold on. Come for my friend. I did. What you gonna do? Nonsense shit. Cause if you talk to her, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You with the wrong nigga, bitch. That ain't what he said last night. Ho, I got time today. This bitch.
Hey, hold on. Where my AirPod go, bro? Yo, hold on, gang. What the? Nobody gets shot in the arm and reacts like that, bro. Talk about I got shot in the arm, bro. What the?
She shot me in my arm.
That bullet will legit go through your arm, through your like lungs, my nigga. Come on, bro. The bullet just don't stop at that.
Get out of here and don't come back, bitch.
Imagine shooting a nigga in the arm as a warning shot, nigga. That's legit instant murder for some. The psychic. Oh God. That don't sound like somebody getting stabbed, nigga. That's terrible, gang. This low ass gasoline. What the fuck am I looking at, nigga?
Next time.
Why does it look like a Temu version of Caleb McLaughlin, bro? Like if Caleb McLaughlin was taller, this would legit be that dude. In fact, I think if he was taller, his acting career probably wouldn't be as good. Be just completely honest. So
You feel the need to read someone's future. Make sure you know your own first.
don't know where this nigga's so stupid, bro. Like I hate when movies do that shit where they have like only old lighters do that shit. New lighters, you have to hold that bitch to, Gold digger.
Maxine, you don't.
I'm not gonna lie, this apartment look cold as shit. I would not want to live here.
This.
I would hate living here.
Hey,
gang.
Tony. Say hello to my little friend.
The Lay of Doom. What is this music, nigga?
I always wanted to say that.
Christmas Twister. This can't be bad. Hold on. This looks good. This looks good. It look like he on a Toyland or some shit. You spelled Christmas wrong, nigga. She's so savage. Forgot his words. Got too caught up in the cuddle, huh? We all need a hug. I'll be real. Said cut.
Her my niece, but she ain't no kin of mine.
Work babe.
Relatives and significant others can't work above or beneath each other here.
I mean, that's fine. Ashley's not really my type anyway. And I ain't wear my ring in case it was any baddies that work here I might have needed to creep with.
You're a mess.
Nah, I actually jammed my finger playing ball. My ring finger swelled up so crazy they had to cut my ring off.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a better excuse than the last one.
Oh, you think I'm lying?
I mean, I think their reason sound better than the baddie's reason. But there's a lot of truth in any joke.
This ear long as shit, boy. I've never seen a nigga with this type earlobe. Droopy earlobes. Let me chill, bro.
There we go. Good job.
Wrath, a 7 deadly sin story.
Good kick, but you're using too much of your lower body, okay?
They switched the nigga out just to dodge the kick. Deceptive.
From the sound of things, 100 racks of my motherfucking money gone.
Yo, why do Tui actors always like look? They don't look like they should be acting. Like it look like you just pulled this off the street, gave him a haircut, right? He said, "Yo, you ready to film, bro?" And that nigga said, "Yeah, gang, f it."
Yo, simple ass.
Damn. Head ain't even. Using Minecraft sound effects, man. Get the bro. Oh my god. On YouTube, look up karate punch sound effects and spam them. How are you still up, bruh? I done heard about 15 different punches, nigga. You still up? Brain of steel. Oh, you better keep him on the squad. His can take a hit.
Alright, boy, it's gonna happen again. Right, it ain't gonna happen again. You better get my money in 2 weeks. I'm gonna bust your head in here, boy. Play with me. Matter of fact, any nigga ain't
I wonder if these niggas watch this shit and really be proud of the work. If I was part of this shit, I'd be so pissed. I'll be real. I wouldn't even want to watch it, gang. Seriously.
You know where get the fuck out of the spot.
Walk away from love.
Stopping in for a couple of files. Hey, ladies.
Hey, good morning. Yes. Good morning.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna finish up here and then head on. Just kind of lunch me later.
Hands down. Oh, actually, he's fine. I just wish I could put a little something in this and could take him home.
Lana.
That girl, he's fine.
Wow, it's crazy. Like I didn't even peep the detail, bro. Cause I'm more focused on what the her reaction is and why she keep going. You know what I'm saying? Dog face, a trap house. Fake Tommy from Ghost.
Drop your weapon.
Drop yours. I ain't do it.
This was like this about to turn into a porn scene. I'm not gonna lie. This is exactly what it's starting. Oh my god.
You didn't.
Niggas about to put the guns down and start kissing each other. Hey, no, boy.
Telling you I ain't do it.
Drop your weapon and go to prison for the rest of your life like a good little boy.
All right. I think that might be worse than the gay porn. Hey, I dead ass was not expecting that, gang. They was serious about dog face. What the fuck was that?
Prison for the rest of your life like a good little boy.
What? All right, that's been Tubi movies, nigga. Holy shit. That's wicked, gang. All right. Man. Hold on, chat. All right, bro. Ah! I want to get some water and shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Can't say I didn't cook. No, you did cook. You did cook. You did cook. You did cook. I'll be real. I think I'm about to end stream, chat. You know what I'm saying? We were having a like mad early end to stream today. You feel me? How do you know how porn start? That's a terrific question, bro. Will you miss us? Probably not, for real, gang. No, I'm trolling, man. I'm gonna be here tomorrow type shit. You know, we're going to go ahead and end stream early tonight. You feel me? I appreciate that on the congratulations for the website. Make sure y'all go to fullvod.com, man, right? You know what I'm saying? fullvod.com. Get your local ringtones and what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go and goon, nigga. Keep your dick in your pants, man. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need smooth. I'm about this and my intro. But y'all be smooth. I'm out here, man. Peace, man. Love y'all.